Hello, hello. We are finally live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PeakFlow Power number 60, Big 60. Um, Welcome to another beautiful Friday. It's really cold out here in Michigan. Hope you guys are staying warm indoors and enjoying the holidays because that's less than 13 days away. With that being said, we're here to answer all your questions about high ticket e-commerce, high ticket dropshipping, and any questions that you might have that you're curious about. With that being said, um, while we wait for some people to join, how was your week so far, Marcus?
It's been a good week, Trev. In the grind, in the trenches, just focused. Might have been Black Friday. What's it called? That season might be over, but at the same time, still gotta stay focused. Because you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. And this is a very good understanding of life too. Because this is what happened this week, and this is why I'm saying this. My usual routine, which is like I go in the morning and then I warm up with like basketball drills. They once a year at the gym, they stopped they stopped the basketball courts to do all the wiping in preparation for the new wave of people that will be coming in January. They redo everything in December for the people in January. Why is that so important? Why is that so important? Because people's mindset is when January comes, that's when I'm going to go and have a New Year's resolution. Where was the New Year's resolution of 2025, guys? What about that, right? They forget about it. And especially during this month, especially during these 2 weeks, if now here's the thing, I'm not overextending, right? Like I'm not trying to go over. I'm just trying to maintain, right? I'm literally just like, don't go OD, but don't go too low. And I've been finding a lot of peace in that because instead of doing like my basketball shit, I just been running, and like pushing myself, working out again. Fuck it, in that grind. How about you, Trev? How was your week?
I was gonna say like they know that happens every year.
Exactly. That's the funny thing.
What are your thoughts on New Year, New Me?
I think that's bullshit. I think that's absolute bullshit. But if you do it if you say that shit in like 2025, but then like you maintain, like you actually doing that, then you're not gonna have 2026, 2027 New Year, New Me. Like I think it's a good concept one time, but if you do that shit every year, then it's like, then that shit don't make sense. What do you think?
I'm just trying to think of like obviously like January was, I felt like, just yesterday. Like I feel like it was just 2025 yesterday. Time just
Right.
goes by super quick. And I was just thinking like all the people I saw in the gym like the first week, most of them I don't even see anymore.
Oh
Or
no,
gone.
they're gone. And honestly speaking, as a gym bro myself, I'm gonna call myself a gym bro because I'm at the gym sometimes. The first 2 weeks is the most annoying weeks at the gym, literally, because you have all the newcomers come in and they just be doing OD shit. Like they just be doing the most. Like they'll be just putting the weight there and doing there and doing. They just disrupting the flow, and then by week 4 they're already gone. So it's like, ugh.
Do you think depending on the gym, there might be like less of that? For
That's a
example,
great question.
if someone's new to like Equinox, which is like a very expensive gym, versus someone that's like new at Planet Fitness. Nothing against Planet Fitness, of course, but like there's just like two different types of gyms. Do you think someone's more likely to quit at Equinox? Let's just say like 100 people join Equinox and 100 people join Planet Fitness. Do you think there's a difference between the amount of people that quit?
That's a good question. And I feel like both gyms is gonna have people that be coming on the New Year's doing that New Year, New Me shit. But like, let's talk about the person that's going to the gym, right? Like, who's the type of peoples that go into like a Equinox / Lifetime, and who's the peoples that go into a gym like a LA Fitness or a Planet Fitness, right? The people, well, let's talk about that. The people that go to the gym for Planet Fitness are the pizza eaters. They get free pizza every Friday. They go to Planet Fitness to get a slice of pizza. They're not going to the actual gym, to the fucking gym. So they're not really, so they're not staying. No, they are staying. In fact, they're the highest percentage of staying because they're not staying for the actual gym. They're going to be staying for the $10 pizza because it's just a deal for them. They're just trying to get a fucking deal or some shit. Whatever. Now let's talk about the LA Fitness and then the actual Equinox Lifetime and the 100 sample. I think that, because I'm thinking people that go into like Lifetime or Equinox, they trying to relax. Like some people actually be going there to the cafe lounges and they be doing their work on the laptops. I'm like, holy shit.
I've seen that. It's like,
so we have to think about that too, like when it comes to like churn, because that's kind of what we're thinking, right? Like it's like how, like after 4 weeks, who's leaving? So like I've been talking about this with Mikey too. People that go to like these high-end Equinox versus like LA, or it's like so different. Like the environment's so different. I would argue that the people in the Lifetime / Equinox / like higher bracket, even though it's more expensive, are going to stay more because they're just more committed because they thought about the product more. Because it's like, let's say $300 a month versus like $30 a month. It's more like, this is part of my lifestyle because I actually take care of my body. Like you're going to find more of those people, which is going to have a lesser drop rate in the sample size of 100 is what I'm trying to say. So I would say Equinox. How about you?
But if you're a college kid and you can't afford no Lifetime or Equinox, there's literally nothing wrong with, Planet Fitness. It's good value.
That's
if
true.
If your goal is just to stay fit, it does the job. In anything, like you should put more of your budget towards your diet. That's more important.
Let's talk about that.
Your diet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't even ate since 9 o'clock. I haven't had my breakfast yet. But after this, I'm gonna cook some ground beef and eggs. And that's my breakfast.
There's no comments right now still, Trev? That's interesting. We usually have some comments right now.
People are sleeping or shopping. One of the two S's.
It's holiday season, so it's understandable.
Oh, that's fine. I feel like there's this one time, like I was in China and like you were busy on a call or something, and I had to do the live by myself. I don't know how I managed to yap by myself for 16 minutes straight. But like,
bro, that's because I think we had like 100 lives almost, or like 60, 70.
I think it's relatively the same. But like, since we're posting content, then we should get more lives, so more people to look forward to. Jill Rochelle, hey, any advice on reaching out to suppliers? Any advice? We can share one advice each. I'll just start. Like in the beginning, I feel like with suppliers, it's really about speed more than trying to prioritize like which ones you want to close first. You should just call all of them first. What advice would you share for your one piece of supplier advice?
Mine is leverage facts in your pitch, because I notice a lot of people do ask about suppliers. So I'm trying to give you guys like the sauce, right? It's the same sauce that we talk about inside the one-on-one program at ecomhighticket.com. But basically, let's talk about the facts, right? And the facts is shit is getting expensive and AI is disrupting the technology and they don't know how to do it. Like all of the suppliers you guys talk to, like, are they going to be in college? Like, think about the age demographic that you're speaking with. No, the people that you're talking to are going to be sales directors, marketing directors. These people are boomers. These people don't know. These people call ChatGPT TAT-TBC. Like, but they're trying. But let's talk about this, right? The person that uses ChatGPT, depending on your brain, uses it differently. They could be using ChatGPT, but they prompting like, what's 5 times 5, or like, give me a picture of a yellow banana. Like, we actually out here talking about like the product specs, changing SEO up, like, etc. So the point is, leverage the AI trends with suppliers and the fact that they have to adapt to the e-commerce model, right? And if they already have a dealer program or dropshipping program, they have to let you in because they just told you to have a program. So it's like, why are you not letting me in? I already know how to use AI, how to do this. I'm using AI for the business. You're gonna hit. Like Trevor said, if you hit with all of them and just do volume, you're gonna get them.
The mass market boomers and millennials actually hate AI. The more I've talked to them, every single one, they're like, "Hey, do you want to know my honest thoughts on AI?" And then they're gonna say, it's terrible. It's wiping out jobs. It's horrible for humanity. It makes people lazy. That's their counter argument.
That's a great point. Okay, so I just looked up what is the age of millennials. Millennials are the age of 29 to 44.
I would say upper millennials, so like 40 plus.
Okay. Well, of course they hate it. They are losing to the technology and they have to change their whole entire career-ish at the age of 40. Who the fuck wants to do that? That's why you guys got to learn how to get dropshipping, right? That's why we're here. That's why you guys are on the lives. That's why we do this. All right, guys?
What generation are we on now? Generation beta.
Dude, it's cooked.
Wow, like I'm already.
You're probably Gen A, right?
I'm Gen Z.
Oh, you're Gen Z? Wait, I think I'm Gen Z too.
What, 1990? What?
I'm 97.
Okay, then
I'm Gen Z.
We're both Gen Z, and anyone past 2010, imagine being born in 2010, you're Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha is fucked.
2025, which is people born this year, is Gen Beta. Gen
Alpha, Gen Beta, I'm sorry. Like, you guys.
Anyone that comes after us.
you guys live a sad life. I'm sorry. Let's talk about it. Like, people in Gen Alpha is living a sad life.
If you're born in 2010, you would be 15 right now.
Bro.
So you basically, like, wait. Okay, so the first iPhone was released in 2007. So we were born. This is how I like measure.
Did you have iPhone 1?
No, my first iPhone was the iPhone 6.
Mine was iPhone 3. Okay, sorry. Finish your train of thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you're born after the first, like, since iPhones were like made, then I feel like you're gonna have an iPhone like at very young age. Like,
exactly. That's what I mean.
Smartphone at what age?
Sorry.
At what age did you get your first smartphone?
What's a smartphone? Smartphone would just be like an iPhone. I had a BlackBerry and I had a Sidekick. Those were because when I was in middle school, those were the phones. But it was just like, that's how LOL was invented though. Because back then you wasn't trying to type. Like, you supposed to use a keyboard just on, like, when you in school, like, you just like LOL.
I never had a BlackBerry, but I guess your first iPhone was at what age?
Dude, I was like begging for my first iPhone. Probably like third, fourth grade, I think.
Third, fourth grade.
I think. I really don't remember.
Mine was like in like middle school, or like 6th or 7th grade. But like, I feel like with every generation after, like, you can already see, like, if you go to the airport and just like you're waiting for your plane to arrive or whatever, you can see parents literally shoving iPads in their kids' face.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's so sad.
Cannot help that. They can get the same treatment. They can get their first phone at like 6th grade or 7th grade. And like I feel like they should also just have no social media.
Social media is not, that's what I'm saying. It's not healthy when you're at that young age, like that developing stage age. Like, but whatever.
All they can watch is educational YouTube videos. Nothing else. No Instagram, no TikTok, especially.
But that's why our brains aren't cooked like most of these fucking brain rot TikTok doom scrollers.
Unfortunately, I had an Instagram when I was in like 6th grade. So that. I still remember the interface. It looked so different back then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ever have MySpace?
I was after that. We had Tumblr back then.
Nice. I was part of the Tumblr. You know what? I probably still have that shit. We not pulling that up though. Yo, let's answer some questions. Oh, no, they got rid of it. Huh?
Tumblrs and Pinterest.
Yeah.
What are AI softwares you recommend other than ChatGPT?
Gemini is pretty good.
Higgs Field for image generation. But like it's just a combination of all AI tools. Do I need to purchase ads if we're talking to suppliers?
Don't need to purchase ads.
That would be afterwards.
After, yeah.
You consider this business model to be fulfilling in time freedom, money freedom, location freedom? Depending on what stage you are in the business, like if you're building it for the first time, obviously not, because you're going to be spending a lot of time in your business. Once you have, I would say, at least proof of concept made, and then you know where you're headed, and you can hire people, then you open up time freedom, location freedom, and money freedom. Because the reality is, in our first years of high tech ecom, like I was on a trip with my parents to a wedding in New York, and I was taking all the sales calls on my
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
In my hotel, telling my family, stop talking, let me close this deal, and I make $2K during that 3-day vacation to cover all the expenses we spend during those 3 days. So like, honestly, those times were way more fun than these times.
Wow, don't say it like that, Trev. Wow. Wow.
It's more about the journey than the destination.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Like the journey is more fun than the actual like getting there. But like you just have to set another journey once you get to your destination. But the beginning is really fun. Like I just have to start another store just to feel that again.
Don't say like that. Well, to add on to that, like that's why perspective is so important, right? Because I live a very good life. I'm very happy. Like blissfully dissatisfied is sometimes how I say it. Like I'm truly like at peace. The point is, how did that come though? Well, in the initial days, it was very stressful. Like Trev said, like, dude, it was sacrificing a lot to make sure the customer is good and all of the orders and the deals and everything's just going through. You look back on it, you look back at the character you've become, all right? You look back at the person that you said you are. So the point that I'm trying to make is, yeah, like it's so fulfilling because as you develop, ecom has turned into like a real life game for me. For like I was talking about this with Mikey Tay, actually. He was saying how like he's just gonna stop playing video games because that shit's just fucking dopamine. But it's like literally just like it's fun, but at the same time, it's like, and then he goes like, Marcus, like, when was the last time you played a video game? I was like, dude, like I love 2K. You bust my ass in 2K. I haven't played in so long. I used to be addicted to video games. I love video games. Ecom, I love to hear your thoughts too, Trev. Ecom feels like a video game, but then when you make orders, it's like real life money, right? So and it's like the more you work and the more like you continue growing your art, this just turned into $1 million asset no matter what. Right. And there's it's opportunities and there's growth in the process. And what more freedom can you ask for to make money on a laptop? You could travel and make 2,000 take home just like that. You know, everything, if the pieces were right, like just like all of it in one. What are your thoughts, Trev?
I actually gave up video games for like 2 years or so, and I kind of came back. I think for me, video games, they're a way to like de-stress sometimes. And like it's very easy for me to just put a limit on it. It's like it's never really been a problem. But like I really only use it like after something like stressful, just like turn my mind off. It's like the same purpose as scrolling reels, just replace it. But the right video games can help you still think. Like for example, I don't know if you could classify chess as a video game, but I like playing chess in my off time.
Bro, I'm talking about Valorant. I'm talking about World of Warcraft.
Not like that.
All you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. All you speculators as well. I'm talking about NBA 2K, FIFA. Go on. Not chess, brother.
Chess and a little Clash Royale. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it just teaches you to like think. Both of those games just teaches you how to think like multiple moves ahead, and it also teaches you like what your opponent is thinking, because in both of those games it's really about like how can you beat your opponent. And in business and life, it's all about how can you beat the force that's trying to take you down. Yeah. So if you looked at it, Elon Musk still plays video games. He's like number one in one of those video games somehow. And he manages 8 companies. I don't think it's like the end all be all. But I feel like the right ones can help in certain ways. Where it becomes a problem is like if your whole life depends on it and like you're so addicted to it where like hours and hours go by and like you can't get off the game. Like it's actually actively a problem, because like if you look on reels, like you'll have people make reels about like, hey, my husband or my boyfriend is playing video games all day for 5 hours, not giving me attention, blah blah blah. So you can see that that's probably the general masses. Which is quite interesting.
Quite interesting indeed.
Quite interesting.
Good questions, guys.
Bird K says, hey Trevor, you're saying that we need to upload a demo product that we use it for our phones, take physical photo to our store to get approved from Merchant Center. No, it does not have to be related. What was a notable struggle you had to go through during your journey into this model? I feel like this answer applies to anything in life, which is doubt. You're always going to self-doubt that it's not going to work. You're always, in anything in life, you're going to doubt that, hey, you're not on the right path. And it's very normal to feel that way. But I feel like you either have to brainwash yourself at all costs, or you just didn't want it bad enough to begin with. Any thoughts on this this question?
One notable struggle to add on to that for me, it was January 8th. So actually the day's coming up too. I remember it was when my credit card balances like piled the fuck up to like almost 200,000. I didn't have enough money for like the next payroll. And it's literally because like all of the systems crashed from selling this low ticket like portable AC. So it was bullshit because just didn't know how to control everything so much. Launched up ads, system, fulfillment, operations all like plunge. So then the question at that point is like, am I a failure? Like what Trev said, self-doubt. Like, did I fail? Right? Like, what the fuck, yo? What do I do? Because it's not like the ads didn't work. The ads did work because I got a fuck ton of orders, but then there was so much returns, angry customers, the cash flow management, finances, all of this that now, you know, as we're more seasoned now, Trev like makes a lot more fucking sense, right? Didn't make so much sense to me back then. So the struggle was, do I keep going, right? Or am I supposed to like fold? And honestly, you guys know what the fuck happened. And the lesson from that is sometimes even if the mountain looks so damn daunting, take it one step at a time. Because that's how I ended up like finding. That's when I ended up searching up how to find USA suppliers, and that's when actually high ticket and literally like the next week I got like the first high ticket sale for like 3,000, and then 5,000 came, and I was like, oh yeah, like we in this again, like. And my life just kept going. I just kept taking it one day at a time, and life goes on. Just keep pushing. You know, see things through. That's my big news. Never.
I could go back to low ticket. Just getting Shopify cha-ching only to see $3 profit is just amusing to me.
Dude, my supply was from China, so. Never will do that again.
I just love like getting a Shopify cha-ching, like the 2 to 3K order that's like $500 to $800 profit every time. It's like let the cha-chings come,
dude, because that's life-changing money. It's like a real-life video game.
Yeah. Except like it's not like instant. You gotta delay your gratification. Gotta wait for the banks to give you that money, and then like you gotta decide at that point like what you should spend it on. At that point, you just don't want to spend it at all. You just reinvest it back into the business. Talking with Shy. In the tofu mofu bofu ad structure still work? Yes. Also, would you still recommend starting with shopping search first?
That's a great
question. Want to start with shopping first, and then you want to use PMax once you identify brands that have potential on standard shopping. Yeah, honestly, with PMax now, this like how fast you get off the ground is a lot quicker than just running straight standard shopping by itself. But something random is I finished the Hunger Games. I watched the second episode. It's actually
really that's cool. Interesting. I haven't watched Hunger Games in a while. Talk a little bit about that.
Want me to spoil it?
Well, I mean, I know Katniss dies.
Well, I didn't know that.
Did she?
I didn't know that.
No, she didn't. I literally made that up. I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
I mean, you watched the whole series?
Bro, I watched, I think, the first movie, and all I remember was the first. And you know what's interesting? That's how good their first 5 to 10 minutes was. I just remember that part.
She didn't die, though.
I don't fucking know. I just know that they got thrown into the Hunger Games, and now they got to survive.
If she like ate the berries.
Why you gotta spoil it for all of us, bro?
Maybe I was lying.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
Just watch yourself. What's the strategy for $1,000 budget? Same strategy as if you have a $2,000 budget. You just have to cut back on your Shopify theme, which is a lot of your budget. Then try to create your LLC by yourself, or you can find the budget option on Fiverr. Just gotta cut costs and then find a budget-friendly option. And then for ads, you just have to be very conservative with the budget. In which you probably will see a video from me. What's the best strategy for $1,000 budget? Because someone said, what's the best thing you can do with $100 budget? $100 is like stretching it.
Yeah.
You can't even set an LLC. You have to like set up a sole proprietorship, which is in short just like a company structure where your assets aren't protected. And then you have to use a budget-free like Shopify theme, the free one. You can't use any paid apps. You have to use free traffic strategies. It's got to make it work like that. How much suppliers minimums do you recommend to have? At least 3 before you launch ads. After setting up your pipeline system for the model, how would you describe scaling up afterwards? Would you build your own brand or start keeping inventory? You could go either one of them, or you could white label. But like, you could scale up just with suppliers, that's fine, and people are doing that and reaching $1 million a month. So there's no need to create your own brand, unless you really wanted to, until you're doing those numbers. What's a good ad budget? So for ads, I have 5K credit cards. Is that enough?
Yeah.
1,000 is enough for your first month.
People don't realize how easy it is to set up shop online. It's literally just the LLC and then your theme. After that, it's all game. If you know how to run ads, then you know. Plus the systems. If you don't, then you don't.
Do you think I should hire a guy to build my store? And he will do my GMC for me because I don't got a clue of this. If you have a $1,000 budget like you asked, probably not. You should just learn it yourself.
He's a $1,000 budget guy. He's trying to hire right now. We're not there yet. We're not there at the hiring right now. We have a $1,000 budget right now.
Yeah, you're on budget friendly mode. No unnecessary expenses. And also, I tried butter chicken for the first time.
Oh, how was butter chicken?
Slaps. It's like, I'm so sick of chicken already, but it's the only chicken I will eat for now. I switched to beef diet. But if I had to eat chicken, I would only eat butter chicken. Because I just literally just air fry chicken all the time. I got so sick of it. Butter chicken, fried chicken is the only chicken I eat.
Interesting. I love fried chicken. Remember Jollibee's fried chicken? We had Jollibee's fried chicken in Hong Kong. I didn't even like, I'll be honest, that day, you thought it was bad?
I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I really liked it. It was just during that day. I remember that day, like, I think I ate already or something. I was like, I'm not trying to eat something greasy like fried chicken. But I was like, fuck it. And then I was eating it, and then it was good. Jollibee's fried chicken got a free sponsor from us, guys. They didn't pay us to promote it. It was actually
a really good fried chicken place near me. It's in a gas station, but literally they literally have the best fried chicken. It's like better than like.
And they got Jamal in the back.
It's better than the KFC, and
KFC sucks in America.
They used to be decent, and then now they literally like.
Is there Popeyes? You have Popeyes?
Yeah, there's Popeyes, but like I prefer eat a little healthier, like eat some beef, eat some steaks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which I shall cook ribeye this week.
Oh, nice.
Or a filet mignon.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you said that like very fancy, bro. Like for no reason. So I was like, wow.
At what point monthly in rep should you hire a team to run ads for you? You don't need to have a team run the ads for you. Just run the ads yourself. It's not that difficult. Only the beginning stages. It just literally gets easier over time as you run the ads. So if you're asking this question, it's not like you hit a certain revenue ceiling and then you have someone run the ads for you. Just run the ads yourself.
Yeah. Good answer.
Stack some more skills. So you think a guy from Fiverr is not good? 98% of the times they're trash. If you're paying for it done for you, build my store, almost guaranteed to be trash. How much is the course? It's free on school. How much time do I have to wait until deleting that demo product that I use my phone to? Once you're approved with GMC, you have real supplier products to put on. You think build my store and get GMC approved is easy? No. It's not supposed to be easy. That's the only real answer.
It's not easy.
There's nothing easy here. I'd be lying to you if it's easy. The only exception is if you already did it so many times, then it becomes easier. Because it becomes a repetitive process. Like if you build 10 Shopify stores, your last one is going to be easier than someone's first one. What was a really good question someone asked before in one of your Q&As that you remembered about, like a question that stuck with you? Probably fried chicken or watermelon.
What? Who asked fried chicken or watermelon?
I don't know. I feel like someone asked it before.
Okay.
But like, the real question, probably something like what we did before, what we did in the past with like high-tech e-com, like that we struggled with. But nothing really sticks out because this is live number 60. We've been doing 60 hours of this. 60 hours worth of lives. I think it's hard to remember.
I personally like questions that are about struggle too, like what Trev said, because I feel like there's a lot of depth that you guys could obtain and get from when we, didn't have the clearest roads, right? When we fell and when we had obstacles. I think like technical questions are great for us. It's kind of repetitive every week, but that's fine. At the core of it, I think it comes down to like, I like questions where people ask like, yo, like this girl just done me dirty. I'm trying to like get myself back together. Like, how do I get back from that? Like, I like talking about the struggles part because we all been there, guys. And that's why we do these lives every Friday too. Like me and Trevor, like we're no different from you guys. Like we struggle with online before too, with dropshipping, low ticket. Trevor did Facebook Marketplace. We were on eBay. Like, there's depth in that. And you guys need to see like, yo, like what you guys see here today, everything we have out is what we brick by brick for the last few years. So going back, the best questions has always been like the ones that like you could feel, oh, like you actually asking like you asking really good questions right now. So it's good. It's questions like these.
How long does it take for you guys to build a store? We had to just be focused. It would take the whole store. It'd probably take 2-3 hours max.
How do you like? Let's define that though, because the store is always going. So like we could.
I mean, a store to get suppliers that only takes an hour. A store
Right?
that's with email marketing and whatnot that takes
Like optimized.
But there's always optimizing after. you fully built it. Yeah, it shouldn't take 3 weeks. Anyone that's spending 3 weeks on their website takes maximum 3 hours of focus work.
Yeah.
So do you think I should learn and do everything on myself? Yes. I mean, to extent. Do you have all the free material up on our YouTube? Do you guys use some app for SEO on Shopify to improve?
Do some.
No, we used to, but it really doesn't do anything. The only SEO element from an app that you should turn on is like inside the Judge Me app for your reviews. You can turn on SEO snippets, which just means that in your search results for SEO, like when someone searches something and it's a product that you sell, it might show the reviews of those products if you have reviews in those search results. That's the only SEO thing that we use. And no, we don't use any other apps except maybe like buttons for like blogs where someone can buy from the blog, but that's not really an SEO app. The 10K, however many months you guys guarantee, I don't know the exact name, but how much is that?
Launchpad program, 10K a month profit guarantee. Book a call at ecomhighticket.com and you'll speak with someone from our team to see if we're a good fit for you. Or we could have something else. But we'll never know until you get onto the call.
How do you discover Pinterest? It was just always there. How did I discover Pinterest? Pinterest. I mean, I think I just discovered Pinterest from just Google. Like you search something up, Pinterest ranks on some of the search results. But I always knew Pinterest just was like a platform, like mostly women use it to like have ideas to like future stuff that they buy, like vision boards and stuff like that. So it was just always there. Appreciate all of you guys' help. Yes, of course.
You're welcome.
Here's a question about struggle. In what area does your client struggle a lot with?
Suppliers. I'm going to tell you guys why, and let's talk about it.
I was going to say just consistency.
Let's talk about it.
It's showing up. Like we have 5 group calls a week. And how many people show up? Like just showing up is already 80% of the equation. But people don't even want to show up. You guys are on the live to show up every week.
Kind of.
Same philosophy applies.
The same philosophy, yeah.
Oh yeah, what were you about to say was a part?
Same thing, bro. Like showing up, being consistent, and then being able to handle a no. That's it. Like that in regards to suppliers. That's what I hear more so because that's on like the first few things you guys struggle with. It's like website and the suppliers. But it's the same thing with the ad. It's like when you get a no, the minds just start get discouraged. If you reach out to like your first 2-3 suppliers you never had experience, you hear your first no, oh yeah, this shit don't work. It's that inability to handle a few setbacks, guys, handle some few rejections and staying persistent and you know, stick with the plan, right? If you guys had a plan, if you guys drew up a plan, right? Stay consistent with the plan, right? Obviously, there are some things that might change the direction, but ultimately stay true to the plan and what was like, because you knew there were going to be times where things would be a little harder. You knew there were going to be times where you might face setbacks. Keep going, right? Right? This was expected. Keep going. Yeah, great question.
What time are your coaching calls? Doesn't really. I mean, they're every day, Monday through Friday, but like early in the morning, noon, evening, all the times. There's multiple time slots for anyone that's international. So you can always show up. Marcus, have you ever had fear when you started to run ads and when you got momentum? How do you constantly keep it up?
Yeah, so I'll break it down very simple. Fear comes from uncertainty. So if you're someone that's scared about your future or just scared about your ads, or it's because you just don't know what to do. So just figure out what to do, right? And the way you figure out what to do for ads, look at your data. Trevor would know best on this, right? Like just look at what the data is telling you and then make the decision from that. That's how you move. Like that's how you do it. You don't let the fear, you let the data, right? What are your thoughts on it, Trev?
Data is everything. You just have to like about data, you won't know what decision to make and which one will like. It's all about optimizing towards what end goal you want. Do you
Wait,
want a supplier or like what goal do you want? Do you want to make it for sale? Like what do you want? And then you have to figure out how do you get there?
exactly.
What are the best actions to get there? Whenever you have a goal, you just have to ask yourself these questions. And if you don't know how to get there, then it's a lack of information. But if you know the
Exactly.
information, then it's just a lack of not taking action.
And most of you guys are just a lack of not taking action. You guys know the information. You guys had a game plan, and you just
Probably
don't follow through with it. Like the gym people in January. What are your thoughts, Trev? Please.
there's probably a surplus of information at this point. Surplus information, but you guys aren't taking action. But that's really it.
Yeah.
GMC's that is like that one girl you have a crush on, but she keeps rejecting you.
Okay.
So you're gonna just be persistent. It doesn't work in this context. Do you think?
I think Ryan, you need to look into the organic module strategy, because even if you are waiting for that waiting period, there's mad stuff you could do. Like there's actually mad ways you could generate traffic, and we're not
But
going
he
to.
only wants to do the easy stuff.
Well, then then it comes down to like you the
That's
one
why
that you want to get rejected. You know what I'm trying to say?
he only wants to do the easy stuff, though.
Like there's another girl right there also. Like there's also organic. You get what I'm trying to say? Like you could do both. You could have the best of both worlds sometimes. Or you know what I'm trying to say? Like go with organic too, and it'll keep you busy and it will get you clicks, which will then lead to leads and sales.
You're gonna need organic at some point.
Yeah, you have to do it anyway too. So I'm doing fucking organic, right?
Yeah, but the best organic is probably SEO. Obviously, that requires time and sometimes money. YouTube SEO, Pinterest organic. Those are the top three, and then like seeing other people do well with like forums and like groups and whatnot. But those would be the best ones. B2B outreach, depending on your niche as well.
And
Done. You posted like 10 pins, and you said you've done Pinterest.
that's the thing. It's not a done thing. It's a ever like you have to maintain. You have to do it every day, and that's how things compound. You don't done Pinterest. You don't done YouTube. You have to like build, guys. Right? You see how me and Trev. What number is this, Trev? The 60. Honestly, I brag to people about this. On live every Friday, 60 times in a row. Like talk about that consistency. I will admit we probably did accidentally / intentionally skip 1 or 2 weeks by accident. Sometimes we forgot about it. But still, 98% statistically showing up is better than fucking 0, which is most of you guys coming into a new gym at January. That's going to get all of us actual gym bros annoyed. But it is what it is. Welcome to New Year's, new me, right, guys?
New year, new me. Doesn't work. You either change right now or don't.
Huh?
You either change right now, like right now, December, or you just don't bother changing. There's literally no point of waiting until January 1st, 2026. I'm a new person, youpie-doo, and
It's
like
true. That's
how
exactly what goes on the mind. Like, actually, like, why January 1st? Like, you ever think about on January 1st, everybody at one time like it's just like one moment. It's like, oh,
but Marcus, it looks good on the calendar. It's like 1/1/2026 instead
but
of
you
12.
get what I'm trying to say.
But
Like,
12/12/2025 doesn't look as good as
I
1/1/2026.
wish you could feel my blood temperature. I'm boiling. Like, have you ever sat back and just looked at what we do on New Year's? Like, you looking at the TV waiting for a ball drop, you stand up, yeah, and then you go back to normal like 5 minutes later, but it's like in the mind, it's like, oh yeah, new year, new me. Bro, nothing's changed. You still broke. You still lazy. You still playing video games.
But it's a fresh start. It's the new year. I can start fresh now.
I
can
get
get rid
emotional
of-
out right now. Bro, yeah.
I'm a new person now. All right, I'm
It's
just
good,
rage
but
quitting.
still, like, yeah.
Starting from $0 non-resident with USC Corp, I spent 3 months trying to get my GMC store approved, and it kept getting rejected. Wondering if my corp agent addresses the issue. Starting from $0 to non-resident. Spent 3 months trying to get. No, it's not your address. It's more so on your site, in your policies. And you shouldn't really. You can either try having your address off the site if it's like a commonly used address, or you could, if it's like a non-commonly used address, you can put it on the site. But like the 30N Gorge Street is a very common Wyoming address that a lot of people have.
Excuse me, sorry. Yo, I just want to add, if any of you guys right now, speculators, or you guys rewatch, know someone in Google, you guys should definitely hit us up. Hit us up. We gotta talk.
I need all the Google people. Send me all the Google. The googlies. Waiting for my EIN. I'm international, but I have a none. Waiting for my EIN. I'm international, but I have. What does that mean? International. I have a non-US. Non-US credit card with decent credit limit. This is okay. No, you don't need a credit card at all. Ideally, you should use a credit card because you get stacked all the points. All those points equals free flights, free Apple gift cards, any gift cards, free anything. Like you can upgrade your iPhone every year for free just from your credit card points if you wanted. But actually, I've been deciding if I should get the Amex Platinum Swab card because like it's like $900 a year, but like it gives you like $400 of dining credit, $150 of Uber credit, like even through Uber Eats. It gives you free Walmart Plus. It gives you like $200 of like Lululemon credit every year. $200 ring credit. You have the swap card. Like you don't even, you're probably not even using it.
I have the swap card. I didn't know about the Lululemon.
That's new. Like you can go get a $50 Lululemon gift card every 3 months or so. Then you have 4 for the year, and there you go. That's your Christmas gift. Give it to your cousins. Comes free with a card anyway. You're paying $900 a year. Yeah, and then you can use your points, redeem them at Charles Schwab, obviously.
Cool.
Do you give any insights on policies? They just have to match what's on Google Merchant Center. And they can't be. You can use Gemini to run through your policies, make sure they're compliant, but that would be the main thing that I would focus on. And then once your policies are correct, it's just a matter of reviews. I'm biased because I used to work for Amex. The Platinum is worth it. You use it enough and you can get the Centurion. Pretty sure the Centurion, regardless, you need a $10 million net worth. Or, yeah, Centurion is a black card.
We gotta get the black cards one day, Trev.
Matching black cards.
We gonna get the fucking black cards 100%, just for the flex.
Well, it's.
Thank
I don't
God.
think there's really any benefits to it, but like at that point, matter. I think the annual fee is like $10K a year, which isn't that bad if you have 10 mil in liquid. But yeah, the Platinum card now is pretty worthy. Like with all the credits that you get, like the $900 a year you pay for it, plus like you can go to the airports and like go to that whatever terminal it was called. Like you can skip the whole line in the airports now. That's $300 a year. That they give you that credit, Clear Plus, I think, and then like all the other credits. It just feels like a coupon book, to be honest. What Amex has become.
Yo, what's the best Amex you recommend for high ticket dropshipping?
The only Amex that you should get for high ticket dropshipping is the business gold card, because that's the only one that if you spend enough on ads, it's 4x points.
Yeah.
But even then, to be honest, the only reason why I got Amex at 18 is just because it looked cool. But like, it's really not the best card. There's other ones like from Chase and like Capital One. But it depends on your goals. If you just want points and you want travel, Amex is fine for that. But you want like just raw money in your bank account, like Capital One has amazing one where it's like 2% unlimited. Just put all your transactions, all your bills on that card, and like every month you can get a couple $1,000s in cash back. Just deposit into your bank account, buy some stocks, do anything you want with it. And the annual fee is free because like if you spend 200,000 a year, or maybe it's like 250,000 a year now, they refund your annual fee, so the card is free. It's the best and simplest card for high ticket e-com. Capital One Business Spark. You only need to spend $250,000 a year, and then the card is free. Get 2%, and a sign-up bonus of like $2,000 was what it was like when I signed up. So like if you're in the US, like you're blessed. You get free money just to spend money, pay off your bills. It's like,
that's great.
It only works because Americans don't pay off their credit card. That's why the rewards are so good. Because like someone did a case study on a Black Friday, $1 billion in transactions. 95% was on like credit cards or Affirm or Klarna. And for the people that did
95 on Klarna and Affirm?
No, like Klarna, Affirm, and credit card. So I don't know the percentage, but the people that use buy now and pay later, Klarna, Affirm, all the other ones, Afterpay, I think it's like 2/3 of those people didn't plan to pay it back in the first 30 days.
That's kind of scary as a society if that's like, because I don't know. Where does that go? Right? Like consumer debt. Billions of transaction, bro, 90%. And then let's say half of that don't pay it. So what happens, you know?
Well, there's like Klarna on, like, you can order like Taco Bell and then you can put on a Klarna and finance it for 12 months.
It's crazy.
It's like they're literally giving you the easiest way to get into debt, which society already primed you to get into debt by college.
It's crazy.
Everyone's just running on debt. And like, I feel like there's like less than 10% of people that are actually debt free. Like, it's actually really good feeling to be debt free. You don't owe no money to nobody.
It's a good feeling. But
as long as you know what to do with that and manage it, you're also just fine.
Guys, don't go OD giving your girlfriends your Amex and then having them blow 30K this holiday season, okay? Save that up for a business, invest in yourself, build an asset, and we recommend high ticket dropshipping as that asset for you for sustainable income, okay?
Ecom is one of the best businesses for cash flow. Like, it's like owning a real estate property that cash flows you every single month.
Right.
It's digital. You can run it from anywhere in the world. You don't need no tenants that like literally scream at you. And it's an asset that you can sell in the future. It appreciates over time as long as you keep growing it and know what to do.
Join us.
Cash flow is what you need. That being said, I guess we'll just answer these questions real quick. Not US based register agent. Spend 90 days fixing your running. Should use no address. What's the highest profit on consistent basis monthly? Most of it's all reinvested. Amex gets you social status. But it's really not any social status, because if an 18-year-old person with new credit can get approved for it, like, is it really status? What's the easiest card to get approved early on? Like the Amex Business Cash is the blue one. It's like really easy to get approved for it, and it gives you a pretty high limit. What's the easiest card? Yeah. All right, we answered all the questions. Hope you guys enjoyed this live, and join us next week. And know where to find us: ecomhighticket.com, and connect with us on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. Catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.